Hello beautiful people, welcome and welcome back. My name is Deandra if you are new here, and I want to talk about this bag. If you guys don't know what it is, this is the Dooney and Bourke top zip satchel. Okay, hopefully I didn't butcher that name. If I did, I'll put it down below. So I would say I have this in my collection about almost 2 years now, and honestly I was contemplating selling this. If you guys know or don't remember, I am in the process of selling some items, and I was just like, Deandra, this is such a beautiful bag. You've worn it a few times, you haven't really worn it since. Probably it's time to sell it. And the minute I decided to sell it, like a couple days later, I wore it to work. And I fell back in love with it, and I was just like, I can't do it. And honestly, I've worn it a couple more times since then. So I decided, you know what, let me talk about it. Let's talk about a review. I don't know if I'm completely sold on not selling it yet. Perhaps I will visit that in like a year from now or something like that, but for right now I am not selling it whatsoever. So I got this. If you guys don't remember, I'm gonna just pan around the bag as I talk about it. I found this in a TJ Maxx, okay, in my local TJ Maxx, and it was selling for $99. And I was just like, what? Let me look at it. And I just kept looking at it. I was like, oh my gosh, it's just a simple bag. And I was like, do I need another brown bag? How am I going to wear this? I was just thinking, I was like, Deandra, you can always wear a brown bag. And I was just like, okay, fine, I got it. When I got it, I know I'm not really a top handle person, especially to work. I'm not going to carry a bag like this, nor am I going to be carrying it in the crook of my arm. That's not me, okay? So unless it's like a date night and I'm going to be carrying a top handle bag, yes, that's different. To say that I'm going to be going to work like that, no. So once I noticed it had straps, it does have a dust bag, okay? I was sold. However, what made this a new love for me this year is because I feel like it's good to revisit a bag and play around with it. And this is one of the bags that I had to do that with, because I realized it had an extender in it this whole time, and that's why the crossbody strap didn't really work well for me. It was too big. I adjusted it and I was just like, Deandra, wait, you're adjusting it at 2 positions. Probably take out one and combine the other. And that's exactly what I did. So I took out this piece because I forgot where this had gone. It definitely had to go here, and oh yes, so it was extended in between these two. So it was put in here, and then I put it at the other end. You get what I'm trying to say. Pretty much it was in between, all right? And once I took it out and just combined it with like this, I wish it had a catcher on either of them. It doesn't, so I couldn't even like transpose it to the other side, but it's okay. I just use it like this, and now it's become like a long crossbody strap. So it has the D-rings inside on both sides. I have one here and the other one is on this side, right? So I literally just tried it. When I tried it back again, I was fiddling around with it because I was like, it would look so nice with my outfit. And I was like, Deandra, you know, try to make it work. And my persistence on trying to make it work made it work. Okay, so now this is what I have to deal with, okay, or work with, okay, which is a lot better for my frame. So I stood up for a little bit just so you can see everything all together. Now this is the bag, and when I just put it on my frame just like so, it's just perfect. It hits right at my side. I can toggle it in front when I need to when I'm going to work. It does have side snaps, so if I need to extend this even more, I can, and I can get to my contents. In the interior, it's a pretty clean interior, and I always love this interior because it gave me like a nautical theme. So yeah, I just didn't want to part with this bag. I've kept it in pretty good condition over the years. Sorry. So yeah, I really like the interior. It's pretty pristine, and it gives like a nice nautical theme, and it does have just a little snap closure just like so. So you can still get into your contents if you really need to, but honestly getting in and out is not a problem whatsoever. And I honestly prefer to have the sides snapped in because I just love that look, okay, that cinched in look. But if I do need to, I love the fact that I have that option. I also love to have the handles down. When I wear it, it's always exclusively down. I don't really wear it as a top handle anyway. So yes, that's just how it is on my person, okay? So yeah, I wanted to talk about this bag. I will be doing a little bit of what fits because it just makes sense, right? It does have a little catcher, which I never use these in bags. Please let me know how you use this in your bags, okay? I know this is more of an older thing, or if it's in newer bags, it's usually because they have a companion, you know, like a little wristlet or something like that. I don't know what to use these for, but I just like the fact that it has an option, and I just don't know what to use it for. So yes, let me get some things and show you what it fits. But honestly, I've never had a problem with heaviness or anything when wearing this. It's always been a fun carry, especially now that I have a more manageable size strap where I can wear this as a shoulder bag, which, if you don't know, that is my choice every single time. I'm always going to go for a shoulder bag over crossbody, top handle, anything. So yes, I'm really happy that I was able to do it, and let's get into what fits. Alrighty, so I'm back and I have got a few things with me. So let's talk about your phone. My phone, so if you are new to the zip satchel, you have a zip in the front and a zip in the back. Unfortunately, I don't know when or how I misplaced the strap or the toggle to open and close, but I just leave this open all the time and my phone slips right in, no problems whatsoever. Okay, so yeah, that's the back side where there's no logo. In the front, it still has the toggle or strap, zipper pull. Yes, that's the word. It still has the zipper pull and everything, but yeah, I lost it in the back. So there it goes. If I don't do it there, I can always put it in the front, as I do have a zipper component right here, and I do have two slip pockets here, which does not hold my phone but can be used for other things, right? Okay, so phone is taken care of. Now I have this to my heart's content. I'm going to take off the strap for now so that it's not just in my way while I'm doing this with you, okay? So yeah, there we go. All right, I do have a catch-all, and this has my work ID, my bag stand, not my bag stand, my phone stand, my bag clip, hand sanitizer, and lip gloss, all in there. Okay, normally need that every single day. Headphones, not headphones, sunglasses. There we go. My wallet and keys combination. Okay, there we go. I can put that in the corner. Some perfume, you never know, in the corner. Headphones. Depending on if I'm going to work or if I'm going into the car, I would not need these. So let's just put these up front in one of the holes or slip pockets. And honestly, I don't really need this, but just in case if you needed to see it. All packed up. This is what it looks like. Okay, everything fits. Let me get the strap over. There we go. It connects, no problem. And as you can see, it's cinched out. Let me see if I can connect the corners. Yep. There we go. That's how it looks. Minimal bulging, not that much. Right now, this is the heaviest. I've never packed it this full ever, but okay, if you need to, you can, and it fits everything. The catch-all, fan, headphones, everything. Okay, now on a given day, I would never really carry this. As I said, I only bring this on the boat. And ooh, I accidentally put you on. Probably the Lord knew I needed some air. Okay, how I would carry this to work, I would never use the catch-all. I'll actually take out things like this and put them in the slip pocket up front where I have the headphones, because it's just easy grab and go, right? And they both fit into one bag stand depending on whatever I need to do. In the back here, I'll have my ID, okay, in this zipper component. I'm not going to take it out, and honestly, I don't need much when I'm going to work, especially when I'm not bringing food. And so I think the most I would do is just take out the bag stand if I really want it, the phone stand, sorry, rather, and just put it inside, and that's that. This is usually what I have inside my bag, and I'll show you how that looks. Okay, still have lots of room, okay, for anything else I may want and stuff like that. And it kind of always finds itself, the closure, it just finds itself pretty easily because it's not really packed to the brim. So this is what I would bring on a given day. If it was a bigger bag, I'll use my catch-all, but as you can see, I can still use it if I just wanted it to be a little bit heavier and everything in its own place, if that makes any sense. I mean, technically, still things are still in its own place, it's just not in a catch-all. So yeah, and yeah, and then I just put on my strap and I'm out the door. It's really convenient. I've never worn this in winter or fall, so we shall see how things go. And yeah, this feels comfortable. I am happy with it. I love the chestnut chocolate brown color that it has. I really do. And this is almost like a Saffiano leather, but not fully, which I really do like, because I don't really like Saffiano leather anymore. I know we had a little moment of that. I know they're sturdy and all that stuff, but I rather not. Okay, so yes, this is what fits and the review of this bag. Alright, sorry about the noise. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. If you have any more questions about it, it does have feet. I know I did a 360, but yeah, this is the small version. They do have like a medium size from Dooney and Bourke, and this style of bag, I believe you can still find on their website, and you can definitely find it in the outlets because I've seen countless of them in many different colors. I do think it's a nice bag, definitely a workhorse. I think I'm gonna have to look on Amazon because this does bug me. I'm gonna see if they have like a little catcher that you can just slip on or something, probably a little silicone thing, because no, I like the bag, but no. But yes, I personally do like this. I really love, I think I've said this before, out of all the bag brands that I have, I know I was going to finish, but one last thing, out of all the bag brands that I have, I really do like Dooney and Bourke's material of their fabric interior. I don't know if it's like a touch of canvas or whatever is in there. I don't know what the actual composition is of. I think there is a tag in here, but I don't know what the actual composition is of, but it's not telling me. But I always loved their interior, no matter which Dooney and Bourke bag I've had removed from my collection. The interior, I mean, the bag itself was always good, but in comparison to others, they really do use quality materials for the interior for sure. So yeah, this is the review of this beautiful Dooney and Bourke small top zip satchel, and in this lovely chestnut brown color. And yeah, I definitely recommend the bag. I enjoy it in my collection, and I fell back in love with this recently. Let's see how long that lasts, and let's see how I'm able to incorporate this, and if I am able to incorporate this in the winter time. Hope you guys are doing well wherever you are, and as always, have a good one. Bye.